So this is something that people actually don't talk too much about, okay? So I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the Ukrainian war, the European Union and the United States, they decided to impose sanctions on Russia.
Russia must choose what to spend money on. It will be necessary to take money from social spending and the economy for military spending. This raises the question of social and political stability in Russia. I think, looking ahead, if the war against Ukraine does not stop and Russia does not withdraw its troops and there is no broad peace agreement and sanctions remain, then the future of Russia is quite negative. Falling growth, stagnation and recession. Timothy Ash, British economist, expert on Ukraine, in an interview with Voice of America.
Because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, right? And they did say that these sanctions will not affect the European population, one. And two, they did say that these sanctions will completely destroy Russia economically. That was back in 2022. And now, 1 year later, I mean, that Russian parade, it was only one tank, right? And they're using this as a proof, just to show that, just they're arguing that, look, Russia doesn't have any tanks left, so the sanctions did work. But look what I found online. I found this article from The Spectator, which is a British magazine, basically. And what they're saying is that the sanctions did not do anything. In fact, the sanctions did put the European economy in a worse position than what it was before 2022. And as per the Russian, it is true that they did affect the Russian exports of gas and oil to European countries. Obviously, if you blow up two pipelines, that will have an effect as well. But not only that, the article also says that Russia has stopped providing gas and oil to the European market directly. But what they did, they directed this to the Asian market. This is China and India. And what China and India are doing, they're refining that oil, for example, and then sending it back to Europe. So Europe is buying gas from Russia anyways. So this article is quite good. I recommend you to read it because it clearly says that the sanctions did not work. So if the sanctions did not work, why were they imposed? And why they're not lifted yet? There are some people that they're asking themselves these questions. Why they're still there if they're hurting the European economy and the European people?